Take two. Welcome back to Superhero Barfight, everybody. It's season 2, round 7. Hulk versus Shazam. So we're gonna have a huge big fight. Yeah, it's going to be Clash of the Titans. So, should we get straight into it? Are we going to set everything up where they're fighting?
Okay. Yeah. So, like Shazam, one of my favorite heroes. I've watched him, but I don't have all the information there in my brain. So I've got a Wikipedia. I'll read it now. So you got Shazam, he's a young boy called Billy Batson, and he's a guy that can shout Shazam and turn into Shazam.
Wow, he sounds cool.
He was previously known as Captain Marvel, but Marvel were like, "Hey, you can't do that." So that's why they changed the name to Shazam. His abilities are you ready for this?
I think Marvel should come out with a superhero called Shebang. DC Shebang. Anyway.
So Shazam has the wisdom of Solomon. So it's something that's passed down to everybody that holds the mantle. He has the strength of Hercules, so he's a demigod. Mm-hmm. The stamina of Atlas. He has the power of Zeus, which is where the electric comes from. Mm-hmm. He has the courage of Achilles, the speed of Mercury, and with something called the Rock of Eternity, he can use teleportation. He can fly. He's super strong. He's basically Thor, Captain America, Flash, Superman, everything all molded into one, you know,
with the Infinity Gauntlet complete.
Yeah, he's seriously overpowered. But the thing is, he's as a young boy that can turn into this character, you know. So he's got that child's mind with the, you know. So Hulk is going to struggle against this, especially if he's got.
Yeah. Anything from Infinity War.
Yeah. Are we gonna include that in this?
I see what happens. I've got a feeling that it might show up, unlike the Hulk.
Okay, so I have a great idea to set this up. So we've got Billy Batson, who he leaves the DC world and he ends up in Marvel, and he's like, "Oh my God, things are so bright here! Oh my God, oh, my favorite guy is the Hulk!" And he runs to find Bruce Banner, and he wants to get an autograph off the Hulk. Now Bruce Banner can't get the Hulk out, right? Mm-hmm. So Billy Batson's a spoiled little brat, and he's like, "You're a piece of shit. You ain't nothing, bitch." Like, you know, he's really angry that he can't see the Hulk. He's like, "Get the fucking big green guy out here." He's like, I really can't. And he just turns around and goes, "Pussy." And as he says pussy, it's very anime style. It's like echoes. There's lines coming out of his head, "Pussy, pussy, pussy." And it's just echoing in Bruce Banner's face. And all of a sudden you just hear, "Rah!" And then the Hulk comes out and he's like, "Who are you calling a pussy, huh?" There you go.
And it just straight into puny child, and just picks up the kid by the legs, just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And yeah. So Hulk wins, kills a child. Live on air. I think we should rewind slightly. Yeah, Time Stone comes out, doesn't kill the child. And Shazam realizes he needs to make an appearance. So with
Shazam, you hear that, and then
with a cheesy puff of smoke and some blown up word art that comes across the screen, poof.
All of a sudden you got Shazam. Now Shazam is he's badass. Like, he's very strong. He can fly super fast. And there is a great comic book called The Trinity Wars, which I really love. It's a very recent comic book, and you have Shazam fighting Superman, but all the way through it you've got him going, "Oh my God, I'm fighting Superman. Then he suddenly realizes, he's like, "Oh shit, I'm fighting Superman." And he panics. Like, he can stand toe to toe with Superman.
Yeah,
very much so.
So I think as the Hulk comes out and Shazam's just turned into Shazam, it should just be one giant punch from the Hulk straight through the wall, through like 3 other walls, into the convention center where, you know, Bruce Banner was signing autographs. And he just follows him through the walls. All the rest of the crowd are there where, you know, all the cosplayers are and shit like that. And the Hulk just charges in straight on, just starts pounding on him like a gorilla over and over and over. And then all of a sudden this just giant lightning bolt just comes up and throws the Hulk off. as Shazam steps up with epic music going, "Holy shit balls!" in the background.
I like the idea of Shazam flying very fast, alternate left, right, above the Hulk, throwing lightning bolts, smashing him, lightning bolts, smashing him. Like the Hulk is going to get annoyed, he's going to get angry, he's going to get hurt. Like, but also, most importantly, he's going to get annoyed. He's going to lose his temper,
and he's just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger.
Yeah, and yeah, I think at this point, if you're Shazam and you're wise, you just fly away. You just go away, like, okay, I'm done now.
Yeah, but that doesn't make for a good video.
It doesn't.
So let's make him fly towards him. And Hulk jumps towards him. And just midair, it's like a Dragon Ball Z scene where half of the world just gets destroyed because they clash in midair. No, let's not do that.
I've got an idea of a scene in my head which would be great in a comic book. So, as Shazam's being cocky, he's throwing him with his combos, his electric and stuff like that. Hulk grabs him by his ankles and smashes him into the ground, and he punches him that much that there's like a crater in the ground. And then you got the Hulk decides to bury him alive, so he's like smashing rocks on top of his face. He's building up a pile of rocks, and Shazam's underneath all of this. And then he has to use all of his might and all of his strength to just break out of it, and the Hulk goes flying. But that's Shazam spent. He's got not much energy left. So he's puffing and panting, and he's struggling to keep it up. And then with one last punch, he's gonna knock him back into Billy Batson, and you're just gonna have this child lying there struggling. And then at which point the Hulk just stands on him.
I reckon that at that point the Hulk's gonna walk up to him, and when he sees the little kid back there just whimpering on the floor, I think the Hulk's gonna get performance problems and go to punch him, but sort of like pull his punch a little bit, and it just go straight back into Bruce Banner.
Yeah,
I reckon so. And then they walk off into the sunset and sign autographs and eat ice cream together. That's not going to happen. He's going to squish the shit out of that child.
I like the idea of Hulk stamping on him. It becomes fucking spaghetti bolognese. His hat goes floating into the air. Hulk grabs it, signs it, and chucks it on his fucking meatball corpse.
Puny guard.
So yeah, I mean, the whole vulnerability of Shazam is he's betrayed by a small child, and he can. I've seen there's Flashpoint Paradox where he's struggling that much in battle that he does actually lose the power, become a child, and he gets murdered. So that can happen, and I think Hulk's too much for him. So. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, definitely finish that with the signing of the hat as it floats down to him.
And as he walks off, he's like, pussy. I like that. It's great. So, yeah, Hulk through to the next round. A very good battle. And I think Shazam will give up a good fight. But I think ultimately, I think performance problems or not, I think Bruce Banner can hold the Hulk a lot longer than Billy Batson can hold Shazam. Done.
Boom. Tune in tomorrow for Geralt the Witcher versus Lara Croft. Until then, see you next time.
Peace out, y'all.